Once upon a time, there was a man named Ramaya. He worked hard every day and lived happily with his wife and their little boy. One day, Ramaya angrily shooted all the children away. Saying this, Ramaya's son shouted at his father in anger. Just then, his mother came and scolded. Your father did that for your own good. Why are you getting angry at him? That night, Ramaya put some money into his piggy bank. His wife came over and asked, how much have you saved so far? It is even 200? Ramaya smiled and said, not just 200. It's already around 500. She said, if we can save 500 more, we can get your eye surgery done. Ramaya shook his head. There is no rush for my eye operation. I am saving this for Kittu's education. When he grows up and becomes a doctor, he'll do my eye surgery himself. Every day, Ramaya worked hard and saved a little money from what he earned just for his son's education. He carried bags, helped at shops, doing whatever work he would find. One day, Ketu forgot his school bag at home. Sita noticed and gave it to Ramaya, asking him to take it to the school. Ramaya took the bag and went to the school. He called out to Ketu and handed it to him. But Ketu got upset. How many times do I have to tell you not to come to my school? He said angrily. When I see your blind eye, it scares me. If my friends see you, they won't talk to me anymore. Please, don't ever come near my school again. Ramaya didn't say a word. He just gave a small smile, turned around, and quietly went back to work. That night, he came home, took out some coins, and dropped them into his savings box. Later, he told his wife what happened at school. Didn't I tell you? He doesn't like it when I go near his school. You should have listened. Sita replied softly. He's still a child. He'll understand everything one day. And so, time passed. After finishing school in the village, Ketu moved to the city for higher studies. Ramaya took care of all the expenses, sending money whenever needed. One day, Ramaya went to the bank to send money to Ketu. At the counter, the bank officer looked at the amount and said, you are sending quite a bit. Is your son studying to be a doctor? Ramaya smiled and replied, no, sir. These days, everyone's doing engineering and going abroad. So he said he wants to study engineering too. It's his wish. I couldn't say no. The bank officer raised his eyebrows and said, why don't you visit the city sometime? See what your son is studying and how he is doing. While they were talking, a rich-looking man named Mr. Gupta walked in. He saw Ramaya and stopped. Hey Ramaya, do you remember me? I'm Gupta. He used to work for my father when we were little. Remember? Ramaya looked closely and smiled. Ah, yes. I remember now. You were the boy. How are you, sir? They sat and talked. Ramaya told him about his life, how he worked hard, and how his son was studying engineering in the city. Mr. Gupta, impressed by Ramaya's honesty and hard work, asked, why don't you come to the city? I could use someone like you to help in my business. Ramaya thought, my son is also living in the city. It might be a good idea if I go to the city. I can live near my son too. So, just like Mr. Gupta suggested, Ramaya and his wife moved to the city. 2 days passed. One morning, Sita said, we've finally come to the same city where our son lives. Mr. Gupta gave us such a good house too. It's enough for all of us. Go and bring him home. Ramaya nodded and went to Ketu's hostel. He reaches the gate and inquires about Kittu. After a little while, Kittu came downstairs. The moment he saw his father, his face turned angry. "Why did you come here?" he snapped. "When my friends see you, they make fun of me. They say, 'Is that your father?' A man who does coolie work. They look down on me because of you." He continued, "Didn't you say you're living in this city now? Fine. I'll visit when I get time. But you shouldn't come here again. Go away." Hearing those heartful words, Ramaya felt deeply sad. He turned around and walked away quietly. Later, one of Ketu's friends asked, "Hey, who was that man who came to see you?" Ketu lied and said, "Oh, just a worker who helps us at house." But his friend Shankar knew the truth. He looked at Ketu and said, "Why are you lying? I know that it's your father. You're stirring today because of the money he sends. And still, you insult him like that? Aren't you ashamed?" Ketu replied, "It's not that. My father is a daily wage worker and he has only one eye. He looks strange. How can I tell people that he is my dad? That's why I lied." Hearing this, Shankar scolded him angrily. But no matter what Shankar said, Ketu didn't change. 5 years passed. Ketu told his parents that he was going abroad for a job, and he left. But not even once did he try to meet or talk to his parents again. One day, Ramaya happened to run into Ketu's old friend, Shankar. Shankar recognized him right away. "Hello, uncle. How are you?" he asked warmly. "Is Ketu taking a good care of you?" Ramaya gave a small smile and said, "It's been nearly 5 years since I last saw him. He's working abroad now." Shankar was shocked. "What? He's not abroad, uncle. He is living in the same city for almost 2 years now. He even got married and he has a baby boy." Ramaya looked surprised. "I didn't know any of that," he said quietly. Feeling sad, Shankar showed Ramaya where Ketu lived and then left. Ramaya saw Ketu's house from a distance but didn't go near. He quietly turned around and went back home. When he reached, he told Sita everything. Sita looked surprised. "What? You went all the way there and didn't even see him? They say he's married and has a baby now. Wouldn't it have been lovely to see our grandson?" She gently insisted. "Please go, just once, at least to see the child. He's our blood too." Ramaya couldn't say no to his wife, so he slowly made his way to Ketu's house again. Just then, a little boy came running out to play. It was Ketu's son, Chintu. When little Chintu saw Ramaya standing outside, he got scared. With tears in his eyes, he ran inside and cried, "There's a scarcity man outside. He has only one eye. I'm frightened." Hearing this, Ketu rushed out to see who it was. The moment he saw his father, his face filled with anger. "You came here again?" Ketu shouted. "Why can't I get away from you? Look, even my son is scared of you. Just leave. You look like a monster with one eye. You're always following us like a shadow." Ramaya stood there, heartbroken, not saying a word. Slowly, he turned and walked away. Back at home, he told Sita what had happened. Sita tried to comfort him. "Don't be sad. One day, he will understand everything. Just give it time." 3 months passed. One day, Ketu went to visit his old friend Shankar. They chatted for a while, laughing and catching up. After some time, Shankar asked, "Hey, did your father meet you? I was the one who showed him your house. Are they staying with you now?" Ketu replied coldly, "No, I never liked my father, even as a kid. I feel peaceful only when he's far away. I can't stand looking at his face, especially that one eye of his. It just bothers me. Shankar looked angrily. What are you saying, Kittu? That man walked as a labor every day to give you this life, and you're ashamed of him just because he has one eye? He stood up and said firmly, "From now on, don't come and meet me again. I don't want a friend who doesn't respect his own father." Shankar looked straight at Kittu and said, "The day you bring your parents to your home and take care of them without any shame or complaints, that's the day I will talk to you again. Until then, don't come to see me." Those words opened Ketu's eyes. He rushed straight to the house where his parents were staying. But when he reached, only his mother was there. His father wasn't. Ketu looked around and asked, "Amma, where's Nana?" Sita's face turned sad. "It's been a month since he passed away," she said softly. "We didn't know how to reach you. We didn't have your address." Ketu stood still, shocked and filled with regret. He passed away," he whispered. Sita gently sat him down. "Listen, my son," she said. "You were always ashamed that your father had only one eye. But do you know why he has lost it? When you were 2 years old, some children were playing with sticks near our house. You walked into their game without knowing. A stick hit your eye and you nearly lost your vision. The doctor said your eye could be saved if someone donated there immediately. Without even thinking twice, your father gave his eye." Tears rolled down Ketu's cheeks as his mother finished. "And the same father you insulted all these years gave you his side." Ketu broke down. He had never felt so sorry. From that day on, he brought his mother into his home, treated her with great love and respect, and carried his father's memory in his heart with pride.